welcome live to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025 for our second arrival in the fleet this year. We are alongside Kiwi Fondue. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us here live from English Harbour in Antigua. The final approach. This is the arrival of Kiwi Fondue. I'm Charlotte Drew, your live reporter from the beautiful island of Antigua with a stunning sunset in the background. These guys have been rowing 3,000 miles from the Canaries all the way here to Antigua. And look, they're still going strong. Send in your messages of support, guys. Let us know where you're watching from. Kiwi Fondue are making their way seconds away from the finish line. The fleet this year, 43 teams in the fleet from 20 countries. These guys are representing Switzerland, two brothers on board, Alex and Lorenz from Switzerland, and then also the Netherlands. We've got Mark Slats on board, yes, and the UK with Alex Brooker, and that's it. That's it, they've crossed the finish line. And you can see they're waving to their friends, family, everybody up on the fort. And Alex is still rowing. As soon as that flare went off, that was the signal that they'd crossed the finish line. Absolutely incredible. Kiwi Fondue in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. Have made it 3,000 miles across the Atlantic in 32 days. As I say, the second to arrive. A four-man team held on to second place from the start and hunted down the team that arrived just yesterday. They gave it absolutely everything. Hope you're getting to see those lovely shorts that they're wearing. If you can't quite see it, it's printed with lots of kiwis, as in the fruit kiwis. On board, Alex Brooker, Alexander Gamata, Lorenz Gamata, and Mark Slats. As I say, from the UK, Switzerland and the Netherlands. This boat, named Jack, was actually built by Mark, who's there standing at the back of the boat, you can see, and it's named after his son, Jack. These guys have literally given it blood and guts of non-stop rowing to power themselves across the Atlantic. No sail, no engine, just pure human power. They started the race on the 14th of December from La Gomera in the Canaries. The race start was a tad delayed because of the weather warning that came through. It was due to be on the 12th of December, then it was brought forward to the 11th, and finally they were set to go after the storm that we all experienced, and quite grateful that they didn't actually go out in that storm on the 14th of December. They are chatting to our boys there in the dinghy on the other side of the boat. Safety officer, Fraser and Manny, whose head's just popped up there. So just a reminder, guys, in case you're wondering if there is any disruption in the signal, we are live on the water here in Antigua. The signal conditions might drop. Thank you for your patience. We will do everything in our power to rectify the situation. These guys are just getting themselves set to set off their flares to celebrate their arrival in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. If you've just joined us, these guys have just crossed the finish line in the race this year. Second, Kiwi Fondue, a very experienced and calm crew. one of the most internationally experienced crews in the entire fleet. 3 members of the team, part of the original Kiwi Fondue, the legacy that they set as world record holders in the Pacific 2023. That's it. Kiwi Fondue have arrived. World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. So like I was saying, 3 members of the team as part of Kiwi Fondue's legacy team. They got the world record as the fastest 4-man team across the Pacific Ocean 2023. They did that in 29 days, a slightly shorter race. And then Mark Slat's there on board at the back. You can see extremely experienced sailor and ocean rower. Clearly, he actually built this boat. Multiple world records there for Slats. Fastest solo Atlantic crossing in 2017. He came in 4th that year out of a fleet of 26, ahead of pairs, trios, and 4-person teams. He actually did that in that year. He did that row in 30 days, and these guys are coming in 32 days. So you can imagine the conditions that they had in 2017 were somewhat different than this year. He was also the fastest duo across the Atlantic crossing in 2020, and they did that in 32 days, and then the winner of the race in 2024 as part of a 4-man team. So no stranger to an ocean row. We're going to head into land. As you can see just there in the background by all the masts, we will be seeing them step onto land for the first time in 32 days. So stick around, we're going to keep the live going, and we will join you again shortly when they row themselves into land. So see you in a bit. Hello and welcome back to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025 for the arrival of...
I'm pretty sure the team have a little plan about putting up some flares maybe, so let's see what happens in a bit.
The arrival of Kiwi Fondue in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic. Very experienced team. 3 of the men have rowed the Pacific. Monterey, California, to Kauai in Hawaii, and then Mark has rowed the Atlantic numerous times. All men on board are world record holders. They had hoped for the world record. This year, the world record currently stands at 29 days. Conditions didn't allow, and they did everything that they could to get in ahead of the team that came in yesterday. 44 West just pipped them for the first position.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kiwi Fondue! All the way across the Atlantic Ocean, 3,000 miles, starting in Lagomera last year. Now here, safe and sound in beautiful English Harbor. And we have a little bit going there. Safe by the second, and in a good position to receive a lot of applause and celebration. Here they are, Kiwi Fondue.
It'd be very interesting to see if these guys want to row another ocean.
You saved it. Very well done, guys.
Oh, I can't wait. Highly experienced multinational crew. Very strong sibling dynamic there. You can see Alex and Lorenz in the middle, assisting with their safety clips. Very calm team under pressure. They had a wonderful time out there. No fuss, just results, these guys. Look at the little boys running. Oh, and there's Jack. Team boat is named after him.
Lots of love here. And this is Stockyard.
Future rowers, maybe?
Mommy? Yes, let's give Kiwi Fondue a big hand. And I also see we just have 3, now 4 future rowers on board.
Can they manage?
You have to go to mommy, boy.
Oh. You'll get to hug him again in a sec. Oh, very keen.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Lagomera, here, safe and sound in English Harbor, Kiwi Fondue!
Getting all their flags that represent the
Representing
team.
the Netherlands, Switzerland, and the UK, Kiwi Fondue! And I think we won't keep them any longer on the boat because there are some little ones who really want to be with their daddies. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for Kiwi Fondue. Welcome to Antigua! You go together? Be careful now.
You and Skyler got so big. You got so big.
So I can see it from here.
Incredible moments here at Nielsen Stockyard. For those who are not aware, this is not first timers. 3 of them we have received in Kauai on the Pacific, also as winners at the Pacific Challenge. World Summers Row. And Mark, most people know here as this is his 4th crossing.
Will there be a 5th, we wonder? Look at the little stickers on their faces.
As always, incredible moments here at the dockyard. What a crossing! We had an incredible arrival yesterday, another incredible arrival today. In a bit, in a moment, we will take the team to the podium and do the official announcement and give them lots of cheers. We'll also do an interview. But with those kids around, it's difficult to take the team away, so we'll give them a little time here to enjoy. Mark saying hi here to the Park Commissioner, Miss Anne-Marie Martin, who he has met 4 times before.
Get up on there. Let's go to the stage and we get some food
Let's move closer. Just move closer.
Okay. Yeah.
We need to hold each other for a bit. Exactly. Yeah, or just that would be beautiful. Did you want to do that again?
It took them a little while to get used to the food on board, dehydrated food, which can cause gastric issues.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Another arrival. We have a picture on the screen where we can see how these 4 incredible guys looked before: Mark, Alex, and Lawrence. And as I mentioned, they started the journey 14th of December last year. They're now here safe and sound in beautiful Nilsson Stockyard, Antigua, after 32 days, 10 hours and 21 minutes. And what a journey! We have some certificates of achievements and also some gift bags handed out by Kiwinia, a fellow ocean rower, not only from the Atlantic, also from the Pacific. 2-time ocean rower. We have so many ocean rowers on the stage now.
She rode the same year as Kiwi Fondue did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Team Kiwi Fondue! Guys, what an incredible journey. Last time I received 3 of you, it was in Kauai. We were standing in the water to the waist here, and you won the World Summers Row Pacific. I've received welcome Mark in here 3 times, 2 times as a winner. So there's a lot of winners here on the podium. I really enjoyed to see the videos you have sent. Also the recognition of the first boat in yesterday. They are here, so you'll meet them in a bit. 44 West, they're here. And I can say just as many positive words I've heard from you, I can say the same the other way around from them towards you. But let us hear Mark, 4th time to enter English Harbor. How was it this time? There's a little one, and what else?
Yeah, so we are in 2nd place. That's new for me, but but we had and we can say this was an easy trip. We just had some fun, but no, we gave it everything, and we fought hard. I never fought so hard, but the good thing is I just gained 3 brothers, and yeah, it's been a really amazing trip, and yeah, there won't be any rowing for me for a while because there's a 2nd one coming.
You heard it all here, a 2nd one coming. Congratulations, Masters. What? You heard all here, this was That was great news, a 2nd one coming. future ocean rower, maybe. I will add to what you just said that there won't be any rowing in the near future, but you are the only one on the podium, I step down here, who haven't done the Pacific. So let's see what the future will bring. Alex, second time crossing an ocean, how does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great. It was a very different experience than the Pacific. It was a pleasure to get to spend more time with the Swiss boys. And then, like Mark said, you know, we bonded so well. And it's always easy to have a good time when you're in the lead, but I think it means a lot when you're second and fighting for things. And we still had such a good time. And, you know, there was no shortcuts, no one moaning or complaining. And we just had such a good time together. So we're very grateful for that.
Big applause for that. As I mentioned, 44 West are here. So any words for them?
Yeah, they delivered us a quite crazy race. So we had to row a lot and very hard to keep up with them. They showed us how to really row. And so it was a great race. Yeah.
Any more ocean rowing in the on the table?
I don't think so, no. Now it's family time. I'm happy with this now. Thank you very much.
I think the family will appreciate that. In a bit, when we're done a hip hip hooray, we will do a live interview with Charlotte. And I think if it's too much for the kids to stay in the background, we will bring the kids to you. Because obviously they have been away from you for 32 days, 10 hours and 21 minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, Kiwi Fondue making it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. Now here at Nielsen Stockyard in beautiful Antigua. Let's give them a hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Well done, guys. And now over to Charlotte. Hang around and see what's going on. The guys will get a fresh meal over here afterwards, supplied by Carbon Lumber behind us. It's a stunning location you have landed to. Charlotte, over to you.
Come on down here, guys. If you can, comfortably. And then squeeze in together.
Sure. Why is this not moving? So annoying.
They still need to do some interviews, but then they...
It's all right, buddy. Yeah, I think that you can stay with us now, though. Yeah, of course.
Ja, alltså jag tänkte
Okay, squeeze in nice and tight. Let me get that light out in the background. Squeeze in here. Okay, everybody squeeze in nice and tight. Last time to squeeze in together, guys.
I've never felt so evil taking the kids.
So tell me something. How does this compare to the previous rows that you've done in terms of what you saw and your whole experience?
Yeah, so I mean, compared to the Pacific, it was much more calm. If anything, it was really quite flat. Felt quite like a lake most of the time. The first sort of 10 days were nice, and the sea was changing all the time. But then since Christmas, it's been basically pretty calm wind and flat ocean. So lots of free up rowing and lots of hot days. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay, great. So you were also really pushing hard right to the end. I mean, there's no two ways about it. You had a great
It doesn't matter
time.
which position you're in, you have to keep working hard because we have all the kids waiting for us here, you know?
Oh, and they are. Look at them. And in case you're wondering what they were reaching for, it was actually the little mic that I'm holding. Okay, well, give me 1 second.
But he was so big.
He must look very different to them. So what was the single hardest moment that you guys experienced? If there is one single moment that you can think of.
No, there was like 2 weeks where it was just no wind, and it was just, we kept hearing maybe in 3 days the wind comes, but then we got another 3 days and then another 5 days, and that was the hardest bit.
And it was so hot and through the day, that was crazy.
We were actually
It was
like pushing so hard, and then we were worried, like, do we have to get worried that someone maybe jumps overboard or something, you know? Because it's so hard.
into the life raft.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't.
we didn't. No, of course not.
And what else can you tell us about what you learnt about yourselves through this crossing? After having rowed oceans before, did you learn anything new?
I don't know if we learned anything new necessarily, but what we did learn is like, you know, it's like what I said on the stage. When you're winning, it's easy to have a good time. But if you can have a good time when it's not going the way that you wanted it to or the way you expected it to, I think it says a lot about individual characters, but also the team that we have, you know. And we were laughing every day. we had a good time every day, no matter what. You know, even if we were losing miles, we were still having a good time, and that says a lot.
Good. I'm glad you had a great time. You're in Antigua. You can have an even better time now that you're here. I can imagine you very much will. Thank you for your time and enjoy your time with your family.
Thank you
They
so
can't
much.
let you go. Okay, offer food, sleep, shower, everything that you need right now. Oh, that was very active.
Daddy's really sweaty.
They were reaching for the microphone in case you were wondering what they were reaching in for.
He's a zebra.
Showing his tan lines.
Quite nice abs, no?
Beautiful. They've worked hard for those abs.
I've got to get a picture of that. I've got to get a picture of that. Yeah, I can have a shower with you.
Thank you so much for watching the live arrival of Kiwi Fondue in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. They clearly had a lot of fun. Keep your messages of support coming in. They will be in the live chat, but then also you can add your messages into the comment section in YouTube. Feel free to do so. Our next arrivals are due in on Saturday. We've got Ocean Mavericks coming in representing South Africa. They will come in around 8 a.m. Saturday morning, between 7:30 and 8 a.m. local time. But you know, this is ocean rowing and that can change in the drop of a hat. So keep your eye on the YB Race tracker. If you haven't downloaded it, download it from the Apple Play Store. You can search World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2025. And then from there, you'll be able to see all the little dots that are still coming across the ocean. Kudos to them for still getting their way across to Antigua. We've got 41 more teams to come, and we look forward to greeting them all in as they come. More ETAs will come soon on our Facebook and Instagram. So if you haven't followed those pages or even subscribed to our YouTube, make sure you do so you don't miss any of the action. What else do we need to know? I think that's it.
As the team leaves the arrival area here towards the fresh meal from Cabanata, let's give them a big hand!